When was the last time that you got outside your comfort zone? I think as artists, as creatives, we can tend to sort of be a little bit more introverted, and then in being introverted, it means that we can stay a little bit too much in our comfort zone. And we all know that it's actually when we get into that space of discomfort that we'll see the most growth. Welcome to the Handmade Daily. My name's Lena and I'm the very proud owner of madeit.com.au, the home of Australian handmade, where we have over 800 artisans on the platform, and it really is so much more than a marketplace. It's a collective of like minds. So if you're interested, check it out down below or comment and I'd love to tell you more about the platform. But today we're going to be talking about, are you too comfortable? And this came up from a podcast that I was listening to that I haven't listened to in a while, actually. And it's Erica from America. You know, it's that anchor, the way that she says it, that I can remember it. But she's the confidence queen and she's a confidence coach. And this particular episode was about how we can get into that space of comfort. And let's say, you know, we might have a beautiful home, or we've got a great family, very supportive family, or perhaps we don't need to earn from our creations, our artistic creations, right? Our handmade things that we're doing. And when we're in that space, it means there's no pressure to actually grow and evolve, or to even put ourselves in situations where it may feel a little bit uncomfortable. Now, discomfort for all of us is going to look a little bit different, right? So for you, it could be coming along to one of our artisan meetups. You might be like, no way, like I'm not keen to do that in person. So I think you'll be able to recognize when you get that little bit of hesitation, right? And it's almost, the weird thing is that, and I say this to my son all the time, that excitement and nerves feel very similar. So if we just lean into that whole idea of what does it feel when you're a little bit nervous? Here it's like, oh. Now what does it feel like when you're a little bit excited? Oh, it's very similar. So that's where we can start to trick the mind a little bit as well, where if we feel those nerves, we can sort of say, hey, well, what if that is excitement as well? But if something pops up and someone asks you to do something, perhaps someone reaches out through your messages and asks if you want to be involved in something, or perhaps if you want to put your artwork forward, if you're feeling that little bit of hesitation, this is your sign from the universe to actually feel it, embrace it, turn it into excitement and say yes. Because it's in that zone of us actually getting outside of our normal day-to-day that we can actually really start to see the growth and evolution that we are as artisans, but also business owners, right? And I think it's really important that if you're here and you're selling handmade online, you are a business, you own a business, and therefore one of the things, the main thing that we really want to see out of business, of course, to live in your dharma, live in your purpose and the satisfaction, all that aspect, and we want it to be profitable. So what is it that you could be doing to really push yourself a little bit? And maybe you just want to start off with something really small. For an example, I know that for many artisans, just sharing a photo of yourself might be the first step for you to step into that discomfort. And honestly, once you start doing this, the more that you do it, the more comfortable that you will get with it. And that depends, again, like I said, we're all going to have our different version of discomfort. So my question to you, what is it that you've been holding back on? What is it that you know would change your growth and evolution as a handmade artisan? Share it in the comments below. I would love to hear what's going on. And if you're not sure, then maybe you just need to do something random that's outside your comfort zone, because even in that, you'll be teaching your subconscious that you're prepared to do things a different way. And just watch. Things will start to jump and start to get in flow as well. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you again tomorrow for the Handmade Daily. Bye.